Hey guys, so this is week 5. Last week I couldn't make a video because I was on vacation, so I played kind of out of the way. And right now you can see that I just deleted Cleave War because I realized I'm probably never actually bringing it. It had AV, and I think that Tauros with AV could be better. Although, I'm trying to think about the Terra, something that resists Fairy, or Electric, or both. There's nothing that resists both Fairy and Electric. I'll do Terra Poison. No, not Poison. Poison's not good. I'll go Neutral into Fairy. I mean, there's this Electric that could be decent. Electric. Then I make to Mudsdale. Dragon. Then I make to Fairy. Ground. Has Ground. Ground doesn't do much. That's annoying. Grass. Bluegrass. Whom gives some stuff. I already have, let me see, 2 other Terra Grassers. Close Combat. Do Trailblaze, probably better. Oh, Terra Blast maybe. Let me see the Calc versus Bascio Legion. Sorry, I'm doing this on the fly. Just changing team up Tauros, Aqua, Sylvester, although what ability am I gonna do? Intimidate. I don't love Intimidate because of competitive, but I think it works. Anyway, Trailblaze, and I'll just say Seed Bomb because it'll be the same thing, although it will be grass type. I'm Adamant. Snowbulk has a chance to kill, but if it's like 252, it's not a huge difference. What Trailblaze. And then you do screens. Yeah, he might do screens. I'll do Raging Bull and a Rock move. Let's kill a Watcho. And then Stone Edge. Stone Edge could kill. That's good then. What about the speed? Ooh, actually Jolly might be Jolly. I just want to outspeed kilowatt at +1. 95, 1.5. Okay, 130. And I'll just do that. Okay, so the team, it's not great. I kind of just threw this together during my study hall today because I've been really busy the past week, but I'm even busier later in the week is like one of my only times to play. Also, it's a little bit of a weird matchup. I don't see anything that like sticks out as great. So I like the Terra Dark Brambleghast for the possible Ghost move or Dark move, and also block Prankster. And Terra Blast just for neutral damage, Power Up, Shadow Sneak. I wish I had something better for the Tauros, but the Terra Dark I think is more important than a possible offensive Terra for Tauros. And Power Whip at +1 will still 2KO it, Clear Amulet again for Tauros, and other possible things like a Scary Face if I'm not Terra'd. Marco, it's Cloakus time because of Fake Out Morgram, or other shenanigans like Rock Slide, Mudsdale. Air Slash does a lot of damage to Tauros, so Air Slash and like Terra Blast or Shadow Sneak would kill. Dark Pulse also really good into the Basket Legion. And the Scary Face is for self Scary Face if they get up Trick Room, because I don't see too many other moves that would be great here, because all my things that I would use to stop Hatterene don't really work because of Magic Bounce. Although I guess Haze could work. But yeah, Scary Face. I'm not sure about Scary Face. Though it's also good if we match Tailwind, so that's why I kind of like Scary Face. Then Rotom. It's kind of just a standard-y Rotom. It doesn't have a great way to hit it besides Basculegion, which, and again, Terra Grass, also for the Fungus. I thought about like a Trick Specs or Trick Scarf or something, but I don't prefer it this week, even though it could be good. It's the Trick Room mode. So just general setup, click buttons, Terra Blast for Mudsdale. This is the silly guy. So this Ditto. So if you see his Trick Room, Psychic type, Ground type, Spore, they're all slower than my guys. Or I guess he's not that guy. He isn't slower than him, but Slowbro I don't think does too much anyway. So my Trick Room answer is copy your Trick Roomers and Underspeed, which I think it could work. I don't think it's great, but I think it could work. Terra Grass again for Spores, and also because like you can't seal their. I don't think it seals their Terra type. I'm not sure how it works, but I think Terra Grass is just like the best neutral option. Take a ton. Okay, this is the weird set. I'm not quite confident in the EVs, but I didn't see anything specific to EV4 when I was doing offensive and defensive calcs. I like the Sword Stance here, although it doesn't really grab Okos after Sword Stance, but I think Lumberry is pretty important. Well, I guess I could go Life Orb or something to grab those Okos, but I'd still need to get up a Sword Stance. And considering Spore, Thunderwave, possible Will-O-Wisp or Flare Blitz Burn or something. I just want to be on the safe side. And Terra Water for the fire move. And there wasn't really a great neutral Terra that I loved here. I could go Grass again, but then I think I have too many grasses. And also, oh wait, no, it's still weak to the fire. Can we go Dragon though? Because Dragon resists both fire and electric. And then there's Fairy and more Dragon. Well, there's electric there. I don't know, I'm gonna stay with water. And then the Taurus, which you guys just saw me build. Yeah, so I'm not feeling too great about this week, but there's not much else I could really think of or do. Like I said, it's kind of a weird-ish matchup. I'm not quite sure what to expect. Probably the Trick Room mode and Kilowattrel. But it is pretty... I don't think it's a must-win yet because I'm 2-2, but it'd be really nice to win because if I lose this, then I probably have to win my next two. Let me message him. If not, then you're just gonna have to wait with me and maybe do like extra prep. Oh, I need to do nicknames. I think the Bramblegast, Murkrow's Josh, Tauros is Santino, Tink is Julian, Rotom is not named there. Rotom is Liam, Tink is Julian. I brought Bramblegast. And wait, I didn't name it then, but I did name it. Did I? It was the other Brayden. Why did I name that after him? I don't know. Ditto, haven't named yet. Who do I want to name it off of? hop in the seniors VGC Discord server, and we are going to name it Jackson. Unless I used that already. Did I use that already? Dragology's Chris. Slowbro's Kian. Toad School's Jaden. Nothing else in there. Okay. I have my names. Maybe we can do a better spread on Tankaton while we're waiting. Let's pop that in here. I'll look at the Tauros Blaze. Why is it only Willow Sport? Oh well. We'll do like just Max Attack Adamant. Flare Blitz versus Tinky Ton. Yeah, it kills. Can't really do much else. Raging Bull. Okay, what if it's Jolly? Okay, I'll do a little more defense then. I'll do like that. And just like 52 defense. Get there. I'm trying to do as like low speed as possible while still outspeeding neutral speed Stantler. So if Trick Room goes up for the self scary faces, because the Tailwind will still outspeed their mons. Oh, wrong thing. Let me see, that's 108 right there. 107. I actually, or it doesn't matter. 106. No, 107. He's 130. That's fine. These guys, I don't care about. I guess for Scarfers, it could be a little annoying, but I think it's optimal. So then I'll make him 108. 10 minutes. Okay. Now we can also see like 200 adamant. What's the actual? It's 96, whatever, same thing. 4. Let's see for kilowatt roll. Thunderbolt, if I tear water, don't die. If it's modest, don't die. If it's timid, life orb, could die. Do we add a little more bulk? We'll add a little more bulk. Yeah, it's 36. That's fine. And then 164. Ice Hammer. It won't kill, but after a Sword Stance it will. Do I do Life Orb? How much does it will kill with Life Orb? Okay, that kills with Life Orb. Alright, let's knock off. I didn't like Gigaton, it's only really good into the Hatterene. Then if we do like Basque Legion F, but at +2, knock off, or player off. Oh wait, knock off, but it has an item. We'll say it's like just something random like knock off. Then without Life Orb, I'll take just a berry. Okay, so that'd be a roll then. Well, depending on the bulk and speed and all that. What else? Oh, Mudtail. We do like that. Let's do Ice Hammer. Let me make it Life Orb. Okay, I'm going Life Orb actually. And instead of Terra Water, I'm going back. No, I don't want Terra Grass. Shoot. Because of the fire moves. Don't want Terra Fire because the ground moves. Also is fire. Dragon. Just Dragon. It's the only other one that resists fire. Because Fungus is annoying. Do I bring Taunt? I don't know. I feel like I have enough Terra Grasses where it's fine. Hopefully it just doesn't bring Fungus for some reason. That could always work. I feel like maybe I'm over prepping for Fungus. So then Terra Water's probably best. Also for like Wave Crash and Hydro Pumps, or whatever it does. Especially because I won't Terra versus Kilowatt Roll anyway. Unless it's Kilowatt Roll and if it's Kilowatt, let me think, what's my lead? My lead's depending on the thing, it's probably Bramble, Murkrow with like, I don't want him. With like, with Ditto in the back for Trick Room mode, if it's the Trick Room mode. And who else is good in the Trick Room mode? Him if I Terra. And probably the Tauros. And then if he leads Hatterene Morgrem, then I will double it with Power Whip, Dark Pulse probably. How much will that do? We'll save the Terra. No, I won't Terra it. Bramble, save the Terra 5 that it's not Life Orb, but it's Adamant. Max Attack Adamant. It's tearing, so it's Power Whip. That much. And let me see, 65 to 77. Murkrow. Slash 20. Okay, so that probably won't kill, but we'll get a lot of good damage off, and I could try to sneak the turn after. If they lead Fungus, I'll Air Slash the Fungus instead of attacking the Hatterene. If they lead, if it's Stantler, what do I do versus the Stantler? Probably just Power Up and stuff. Is Taunt better than Scary Face? Let me see, what are the mid speed? I looked at this before, but I forgot. I would have to get 2 Scary Faces off for most bombs. Let me see, what has Protect? That guy doesn't, that guy doesn't, that guy doesn't. Okay, I don't have much Protect, so maybe, probably we'll just end up being steamrolled by Trick Room, but let me think. So if I do that, I'll never actually go for the Scary Faces. Do I throw a Perish Song on there? I think if it's Kilowatt Roll lead, then I just click Tailwind and Terra Blast. Hope it's not Sash, because Terra Dark Terra Blast will kill, probably, as long as it's not too bulky. But then, because if we end up matching Tailwind, that's when Scary Face is good. But also, like, he has a bunch of other mid-speed mons, unless he's running max speed on like all of them, which I don't think he would. Or they. I actually don't know. What are Jace's pronouns? They. Okay, my bad. And then if it's other DBS lead, then I just click Tailwind, do an offensive move. I can also always lead, take a ton for fake out pressure, and then just set up a Sword Stance. I'm feeling okay about this. It's not great. The Rotom feels a little awkward, but could be just like a good mon in the back. You never know. Now I'm thinking about Scary Face. Or do I do like Perish Song? Because Perish Song could just throw things off weirdly. Although I don't play super fast with this team, except for the Bramblegast. Like they want to set up and click moves first. But Perish Song feels like the most disruptive. Or like Quash. Like I can't use Quash into a Fungus, but I could do it into a Mudzel, make it move less anyway. I like Quash actually, because that also works if we end up matching Tailwind. So I just can't click it into the Hatterene, but that's okay. So let's see, Jace said to give me 10, like 8 minutes to go, so we're almost ready. Excited because tonight's the first football game. Let me think. What do I have to talk about? Oh, we can look at Jace's team's stats, I guess. Like I've watched all the games pretty much, but I don't remember everything. I feel like the Kilowatt Troll and Mudsdale have been doing well. There it is. Mudsdale's been eating Esclegion. Only 1 KO, really? 5 for Tauros, 4. Ooh, Hawlucha. What do I have for Hawlucha? Shadow Sneak, Electric Move, Play Rough, Water Move, I guess. That's fine. Oh, and Air Slash. That works. What's their record? Keep auto 3-1. I guess Mudsdale's just been feasting. That's what Power Whip, Ice Hammer, Water Move, Dark Blast. What else? Anything else I can talk about? Oh, I could just talk about my game last week. It was pretty good. Game 1 was like game 1 was awesome. Where's Poppin's team? Poppin. I skipped over it. There it is. So it's like very threatening. Game 1, I think it was like Torn, Goth lead. Goth was so annoying. With Chiyu or Shifu in the back, I played like it was a good positioning and managed to catch him and win that. Then game 2, I didn't adjust with Slowbro quite yet. And then they went Trick Room and I couldn't stall it out. Or he went Trick Room, Poppins, he went Trick Room and I couldn't stall it out and all that. Then game 3, I thought he wouldn't go Trick Room again. And he led Tornadus off like the first game. So I think, oh, that's not a trick. He didn't have Arboliva, not Trick Room. Arboliva was Terra Ground, so it destroyed my poison type checks. So I wasn't ready to bring those. And then I ended up like stalling out the Goth, like I think it was Encored or Taunted or something. Torn, like it was like a really long first few turns, but I was feeling pretty in control. And I didn't realize either whatever was the Encore or the Taunt ended, and he said Trick Room, and Arboliva comes in and whips me at the end. Overall, pretty good game, but ended up losing. Poppin and I, let me see, he posted in Discord the graphic, because we've never been a game outside, like more than one game outside of even. We've played so many times. Let's see. Oh, I'm in streamer mode. What the heck is streamer mode? That's a Discord thing. Disabling that because I'm not showing you guys my Discord. So we were 6-6 against each other. So now it's 6-7 on my end. Across VBL-S and VBL-N. Because I won the first game, he won the next 2, and then we've just kept alternating. Me, him, me, him, me, him, me, him. and then I won 2 seasons ago. We didn't play last season. He beat me all 3 seasons of VBL-N, but I consistently beat him in VBL-S outside of season 1, and season 2. He beat me in season 2. I think, was that when I brought Fast last year? That was when I brought Fast last year. It's like max speed with Tailwind. That was fun. But now I'm playing Jace. Have I played Jace before? I must have. Must have at some point, right? Let me check DMs. Doesn't look like it. We've just like discussed draft strategies sometimes. I'll shoot a message or shoot that message. Ah, damn. It's been 14 minutes. Just like an extra 4. I don't think it's crazily impatient, but you know, it's me, so well. What else can I talk about? Yeah, so I feel mad about the team, but not bad. Probably, the Bramble, it doesn't need the speed. I just put the bulk into HP because it's the weakest at general, you know, probably the most efficient. We can look at fantasy. I'll show you fantasy football. Oh, well, there's my name. Not sure if you guys can hear me now, but my headphones just died, so my mic is probably either worse or non-existent. I'm going to pretend like it's still there because Streamlabs is still registering me. Discord doesn't let me talk with my normal base computer mic anymore, though. You're going to see matchup. I don't want to look at that league. Why can I let it? Here, I'll go home. I'm going to show you a matchup. Fantasy football. No thanks. There it is. I'm the 51% favorite. Very close. I have Burrow, Chase. Is he? No, it's just news, not injured. Or is it injury? We'll see. No, I think it's just news. Yeah, just because Burrow was a little hurt. But Burrow should be fine now. And okay, whatever. You'll see me and my dad's name because we're on it together. Doesn't really matter. And Burrow, Chase, Wilson, and Olave. I kind of drafted Wilson pretty high. I took him in like, I think it was the 2nd round. I was like probably a little bit of an overdraft, but I feel like he'll really break out this year. So, and I mean, fantasy football is basically just draft, so it's fine. I feel like he'll break out this year, so I wanted to take him early, get him one team, 2 leagues right now. This is 8 people, but it's weird, like a weird format where it's like really deep, not really free agency. There's the rest of my team. It's like we need 5, like in very specific roster construction. We need like 5 quarterbacks. Specific amount of running backs, receivers, all that. I also have McPherson, which is cool, so I can have the Bengals try tops like scorers. I kind of want to start Dotson, but I feel like Ridley's just safer, especially because the Colts don't have any corners. And Olave, same with the Titans. Titans also don't have any corners. They've been Cardinals. Cardinals, do they have corners? Not really. None of them have corners, but Garrett Wilson's just like a better player, even though Buffalo's good defense. And Chase is Chase. So Dotson just doesn't really fit the lineup this week, unfortunately, because I feel like he'll do well, and this will end up biting me in the butt, because that's how it works. I feel generally good. And then the other league, my team isn't as good, and the matchup isn't. Where is it? My team. Where do I see? Go to my league. Oh wait, never mind. We're playing now. Okay, cool. Challenge P graph on Showdown. So this will be a longer video. J4 Ace. And no Mudsdale. Like, it's not great versus my team, but it's not. But like, it's been the MVP. So, most surprising. Orthworm. Did I have anything for Orthworm? Not close combat, I guess, and fire move, and just general whatnot. Although if it's iron defense, then that might be a little annoying. Stantler. Not too much for Stantler either. Like, I knew it was a possibility. I didn't really know just what to expect in general. Oh, and no Basket Legion. So I guess the Terra Grass, Terra Blast is useless, and no Fungus. So all the Terra Grasses are useless. So so I'm probably not tearing, or I guess for the electric moves, it's fine, but I'm not tearing these guys that much then. So let's see. Do I go with what I was going to do before? Not sure now, actually. I mean, it can't hurt. And do I want the Ditto? I think I want this guy. And do I want these? Let me think. Tinkaton doesn't do too much. It's not bad. It's not great. Ditto, I think I'll save for if I get wiped by Trick Room or something like that, because it's just too inconsistent. And on lead, Bramble just isn't as good in the back to use in the back, so I'll lead those guys. Primer, Jace. I should probably start playing music during my videos. That's fine. Don't take forever. But I feel like it can be a little distracting sometimes, and I'm not like the best. I'm not like, I don't think these videos are very interesting. So for the people that watch, oh well. But it's fun to make them, just to give me something. Like, I think talking out through my thought process will help me become better. Okay, and there's the Trick Room lead. Do I know who's going to Trick Room? No. What do I want to do? I don't want to click Tailwind. Do I quash one of them? What do you think? Do I just want to kill one of them? Or can I kill one of them? Oh, I'll go for the Hatterene. I'll just go for the. Do I go for the flinch? Oh, they both have flinch chance. It does more damage. I'll get him with the double up. That won't kill, but will do a lot of damage. Probably. Although protect could be annoying, especially if. Do I want to double? No, I want the Hatterene gone. The only problem here, okay, so if it goes Protect Hatterene Trick Room, that's annoying. How much for Eviolite Stantler does Murkrow Dark Pulse do? Oh, not much at all. It's kind of irrelevant. I'd rather just get the damage off in Hatterene. If it protects, then oh yeah, there we go. Oh, but it doesn't Trick Room. It just goes for Double Edge. That do I just want to go for the same play? I'll kind of, but I'll Air Slash this time in case of a Tauros or whatever switch. Kilowatt Roll is the only point where it wouldn't be great. Orthworm switch, okay. So I guess I should have still looked at it. And there's the Trick Room. Right now, who do I want to quash? I want to quash him, and I'll just Power Whip. I can't really do much to stop the Shed Tail, unless I wanted to Terra Dark. But it's probably, oh, it's leftovers. What do I do? How much would Terra Dark, Terra Blast do? Probably not that much. Yeah, not that much. So I'm just gonna quash and Power Whip that guy. Or is it worth quashing? I think that's probably gonna just try to kill the Murkrow. So I'm gonna quash. Who do I quash? Yeah, I'll just quash the Stantler. Also because of a possible Shed Tail out. I'm not quite sure what. That would be Hatterene coming in probably. Heavy Slam doesn't kill. It's fine. Power Up, good damage. Double Edge, I'm out. Now I go into the Tauros. And I am simply going to think, do I want to close combat? No. Kinda. No. Not quite yet. I'm going to double the Orthworm with a Raging Bull and a Shadow Sneak. I don't think it would fit both Protect and Heavy Slam on this set, although it's possible. And the Stantler, not quite sure about the other moves, but Double Edge, it will take damage itself. Also, it's intimidated now. But Raging Bull accounts for a switch in of the Hatterene if it's expecting a close combat. Also, I don't want to draw my defenses quite yet. Yeah, switching out won't really do much. Actually, switching out the Bramblegast might be good, especially for a possible Heavy Slam. Or how much is Raging Bull supposed to even do? Depends on the set, but not too much, but like good chip. So yeah, just let me think. Do I want? I feel like saving Bramblegast would be fine, even if he doesn't go for an attack. Or they. Shoot, pronouns. What's wrong with me? I'm fine with this normally. I think I'm just conditioned to always call opponents he, which is a bad habit. Also, sorry if you can't like hear me at all. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to attack Stantler. If it attacks, it'll do a lot of damage to itself anyway. And I preferably don't want to allow a free switch. If it's whatever the last one is, probably Tauros, then it's not a big deal. Earthquake, okay, it's fine. Heavy Slam, okay, that was a good turn. Grading Bolt doesn't do too much, but it's good to know that it has that. Now 2 turns left to Trick Room. Now I do want to kill the Stantler. Get up a nasty plot. I don't think Orthworm can touch me. Getting up the plot will be good insurance. Also, it's probably worried about an overheat. It might force an early Terra. Unless it's like very physically like attack invested, like Terra Water, Terra Rock, or Rock Slide, or Terra Blast, or something like that. I think Double Edge Trick Room Earthquake. I wonder what the last move is. Probably Protect. Hatterene. Okay. That is good. Because now Raging Bull will kill the Hatterene. Or do I Terra here? I do Terra here, I think. Because of Psychic move. Will kill. And then I Raging Bull Hatterene. And do I Overheat or Thunderbolt? How much is this doing? And I'll just click Overheat. Because I don't think they can get a KO on either Mon here if I Terra. And then Raging Bull should kill the Hatterene, or leave it really low as Trick Room is about to end. And Overheat should kill the Orthworm, or if it Shed Tails out, it should break the sub of whatever comes in. Even Tauros. So yeah, this play feels fairly safe. There's the possibility of a Stantler switch back in, but then if it's Stantler, then I can just click like Thunderbolt and Raging Bull again, because the Hatterene wouldn't die after Intimidate. Oh wait, no, I need Terra. Shoot, I almost forgot that. Unless they totally read me and go for Mystical Fire, but even in that case, is it detected yet? No. Okay. Do we know any items besides leftovers? No. But okay, it is the Stantler switch. Mystical Fire, not sure if it would kill. Psychic, I live. Raging Bull, not quite dead yet, but that's fine. Hatterene will die after another hit. For any hit or attack itself, it is Life Orb. I feel like a pretty good position here for just another, because depending on what the last mon is, but I'm not sure if the last mon could be that would be overly threatening. Tauros Blaze. Let me see. That should be fine. I'll just click, ooh, that's actually a little bit of a problem. That Murkrow's gone. Brambleghast can't really do that much. I'm actually going to switch into Brambleghast to reset Intimidate and Thunderbolt. And it's Stone Edge and I live. Okay, or Avoid. That's really good, because now it means I can also go for a Shadow Sneak. Would Stone Edge have killed? I mean, it probably wouldn't have. Would have brought me into berry range, and then I would have ate it. And then Stone Edge is actually probably a 3-hit KO after berry, depending on the investment, if it's Adamant or Jolly or whatever. See, now how much will T-Bolt do? Is it better to Nasty Plot? No, it's better to just Thunderbolt. Yep, and now I eat. And I T-Bolt. Okay, that's AV. So we both brought the funny Assault Vest Tauros. Now, what do I want to do? I'm gonna try to just shadow sneak and switch that boy in. Terrifier, good to know. Stone Edge, I live. Iron Defense. Yeah, I'm gonna rely on him, the Rotom, to attack the Gummy Worm. Now I'm simply going to Shadow Sneak and Raging Bull. It's faster, but it has to choose. Shadow Sneak would be able to pick up the thing later. I don't think, because Heavy Slam won't kill the Bramble now that it's intimidated. So I should. So the question is how Rotom will do versus the Orthworm in the 1v1. If it's at +2. Oh, I'm in the wrong calc dex, but the Gummy Worm, Body Press. If it's max defense, it depends on the amount of defense it has for if Body Press would kill as the Gummy Worm is now. If it gets another round defense off, then a Body Press will OHKO the guy. Oh, one for Heavy Slam. Okay, that's good. Because now it means I go for Shadow Sneak and I hope for Paras and or the investment. I think Jace will win this one, but it's close. And if it's not Body Press, then I should be fine. It is Body Press. Crit. Okay, that's bad. Crit might have mattered. It depends on the defensive investment. I don't know how to call that, but because let's see. I'll just Shadow Sneak again. Yeah, so based on that, how do I want to adjust? Oh yeah, he did miss this. They did miss the Stone Edge earlier. GG, that was a good first set. But it also tells me that I feel like my Terra Water Tinkaton can do really well here. Do I just lead it? Do I even need Murkrow? Well, they go fast mode this time, and I do kind of need Murkrow. Let's see. Terra, and that isn't good in general, but it worked just for the Psychic. Do I want to lead it? Not really, but not against it. I'm just kill it Wattrel, cost competitive maybe. Problem is I like all these guys. Bramblegast isn't good defensively at all. I'll leave it, although Shadow Sneak was nice. Yeah, so I'll have Fake Out pressure, even though there's no real Fake Out. And this is Tauros lead. And the Tauros lead, I simply will Ice Hammer kill Wattrel. It should. as long as it's not whatever it's called. So then I don't think it would Thunderbolt the Tinkaton here. So then Terra Water plus Ice Hammer and Tailwind should be pretty free. Oh, I never really thought about the problem of minusing speed after Tailwind. I should have accounted better for that in the speeds. I don't think Kilowattra would switch or Terra because it's not being threatened by anything crazy. Oh, and I miss. Damn it. And it's competitive, yeah. Shoot. Who's faster? The Tauros. Okay. Now what? Now what? Now what? I expect the Tauros to switch. So I'm simply going to double it, Raging Bull, and Raging Bull, and where is it? Where's my Tauros? Raging Bull will do lots of that and knock off. That there Tauros is in a weird position where it can't do too much because it's intimidated, and it would have, and I guess it can click fighting moves, but that's fine. That miss is annoying, but oh well, it happens. I can, it's not the worst. Okay, Orthworm, protect. That's unfortunate because now it means. How much will close combat do to the Orthworm? Good chunk. That means I have to rely on Ice Hammer again, and hope it's not Sash. Though it really could be Sash. Right. What do I want to do here? Let me think. If it's Sash, I double it. Orthworm clicks Iron Defense. If I don't, or I can't do anything else, might as well just do the same thing as before. And because Orthworm can, what can it click? Just, yeah, probably just Iron Defense, maybe a Body Press. But then I do a Rotom Heat in the back. Ooh. And then it goes into Tauros. That Orthworm would just be sitting there. Do I have to count on it not being Sash? If I bank on it not being Sash, I kill it with a close combat, do a lot of damage, and I Ice Hammer. And if it is Sash, it kills, then I lose. So if it's Sash and I count for it not being Sash, I lose. If I play around Sash, then the Orthworm just sits there. Like if Tauros would come back in, there'd still be Tailwind, so it could kill the Tauros. But then the Orthworm would still just be sitting there, and would probably end up winning at the end. Also, there's another Mon somewhere. So I kill it with the double up. Tauros comes in. Oh, but I'm not threatened by Tauros, but I can't damage the Orthworm. I would switch, knock off. Okay, I just double. Because if it is Sash, I just lose. It is Sash. Okay, good. I'm glad I doubled then. And Iron Defense. Although close combat from Tauros might kill Tinkaton now. Oh, it's Hawlucha coming out. Now, I bank on Hawlucha not protecting. Or do I bank Hawlucha Holucha will carry protect. Like 100%. So Holucha is going to protect here. Because if it doesn't, it'll just die to play rough. Or it's not carrying protect, but I feel like it has to carry protect. So I'm going to knock off. Or do I Swords Dance? No, Swords Dance won't do much. I'll just knock off. It is protect. Okay, it does protect. And I get the knockoff. No lefties for you. Gets another Iron Defense. It's going to Terra Fire. Let me see. Would I rather save? I'd rather save the Tauros. So I'll let that die if it needs to. Let me see. Do I have to go for Thunderbolt twice? Do I Nasty Plot? I don't think Nasty Plot does anything. I'll just go for Thunderbolt and play rough. Ooh, that's awesome. Okay. Mold Breaker and Power of Dig. Although I guess it could have been Terror Ground, Terror Blast. I never forgot Holucha had Mold Breaker because I always think it was on Burden. But so how do I win here? I get a crit with close combat, and then or just that. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like so that is gonna go well. I feel like I don't think I prepped or played too badly. I think game one, I feel like in prep I didn't account enough for defense for Earthworm. And I could have won, but might have relied on some RNG, like he said, or they said, like because it made up for the miss, the Stone Edge miss. And then game two, the Ice Hammer miss was a little annoying. If I hit, what would happen if I hit? If I hit, then I can close combat the Earthworm freely, but the Holucha can still get the dig off. I feel like I might end up still losing because the Holucha would have just run through the team. But it's a game we play. Who do I have next week? Am I washed? Am I just not good at Draft League anymore? It's a valid question. Like, last season didn't make playoffs, this season trending not great. Or am I just not putting enough time in? I don't know. I mean, this week I didn't put enough time in. I'm not sure what much more time I could have put in. I mean, like, I was really busy, but I mean, like, for my prep, like, I don't feel that bad about it. I feel like, though it would have been nice to have more feedback, but then, like, Sam is busy and Jordan already saw Jace's plan, so Jordan couldn't help me. Wait, who's next week? Or, I know the two teams I have to play. I still have to play Steve and Zeros. Let me think. I'm not going to give away anything, I'm just going to look at stuff. That's winnable. This. I mean, probably not, but who knows? It's Steve. Steve does Steve things. What's the standings looking like? 0. Okay. So Pygo, so I already beat these two, but there's like my 2 wins are the bad ones. Problem. Just beat me. Problems beat me. I really need Pygo to lose. I need Pygo to lose, and I need to win at least one of my other games. I think my most likely path is I end up beating zeros, but losing to Steve, and end up 3-4, but the other people in the division, because I beat zeros and hopefully Pygo loses, and then I'd make as number 4, which always feels dirty, but that's how it is sometimes. So yeah, bye. I'll see you in the next one, maybe, if I remember to make a video.